Hello, my sweet friends. So, first thing first, shout out to my fellow Chinese friend, Wang Jing or Wang Jing. Yeah, she's a new subscriber and she has left me a really nice comment. And yeah, I was so happy and I want to make a video. And then I decided I want to talk about my memories, yeah, as I grow up. It will be like all over the place, but if you want, bear with me. It will be kind of interesting, I think. So I grew up in a family where my both of my parents are doctors, and later my mother started teaching a medical school, and my father went to administrative positions in hospital. But they started off as doctors, and so according to their like um, comment, as I grow up, we were kind of poor, and I that's sort of what I remembered because I remembered when I go to my uncle's house, I see that my sister, like the sister, has so many toys, and I really want to spend the night over there where she has the all the toys on the bed. And I just kind of think that, yeah, they are just richer than us, and we just don't have that many toys. And um and as my parents recall, during the winter time, the only thing that we can afford to eat is like the napa cabbage, the cabbage stew, like cabbage with some sweet potato noodles and some tofu, and that's all we have all winter long. And and I'm kind of surprised that that's still my favorite dish from my from my father. And every time I went back home, I would ask him to cook that for me, and that's still my favorite thing. And so yeah, I'm kind of surprised at why they when they commented when they recall the days when I was growing up, we were kind of poor. But I have no recall of that because I was feeling kind of really happy. And so the elementary school that I went to, they only opened for the morning. So after you finish the morning classes, you are off of school. So what the people do is that there is an after school kind of thing just beside the school, and most of the students will just go there. And I remembered I just like write, learn how to write. And and I remember the one of the teacher would carve your name onto the pen that we use, and we thought that those are really cool that our names are on our pants. And pen, not pants, pens. And um so yeah, I also remembered there are a group of girls that we are very close with each other, and we really like to watch the Sailor Moon, the anime. And uh, I think only one of us had a full CD set of it, and we would just go to her house and just watch that. And I also remember bring my brother to her house too, and she is kind of wealthy back then, and then she has computer, and we just play like really simple games on there. And yeah, like the thing where you control that and then you hit the ball. And I would just go to her apartment whenever I have time, and take my brother with me to play computer games or watch Sailor Moons. And then we would assign each of us to be which to be one of the characters. And of course, the cutest of all will be the girl with the blue hair. And the second cutest of our girls is assigned Sailor Moon. And I remember I was the girl with the brown hair, and I'm pretty happy with that. And we just like make up stories and then play them out, and then we would sing and like rehearse for some kind of like rehearse, but we don't know we're rehearsing for what, but we're just rehearsing like singing and choreography, like yeah, we're just really happy. And um so in the elementary school, one thing that we really like to do is to exchange things. Like if I have a pen or a pencil and I really like yours, and I would ask her, can I get your pen with two pens, like these two pens of mine? And yeah, that's what we do, like every day. And I don't know why, but starting from elementary school, I was just really into cleaning, and like the cleaning jobs are voluntary in our class. And there's another girl who just volunteers every day. She just goes to school really early, and then she's cleaning up, and I am like the one of the only three people that would ever volunteer to clean. And I would just go to the school very early to clean the classroom and then exchange the pens, exchange the pencil if I like yours, and can I get it? Can I get it? And then I remembered one of my desk mate, I might say, like the boy who shares the desk with me. He has got a really cool what's that called, wallet, and I just think it's really cool. And then I spent so much energy trying to exchange for that and say, do you want to take this? Do you want to take that? And it takes such a long time for me to get that wallet. And I think I still remember it's a silver. It has a silver color to it, and then it has a cartoon characters on it. And yeah, we're just really into exchanging stuff. I know. And I also remembered one of the desk make. We changed desk a lot. I don't know why, but yeah. But one of the desk make that I have, he is kind of slim, and I would just pinch him like repeatedly, like out of no reason, and I don't know why I would do that, but I would just pinch him, like I'm in control, like I'm a boss. And then he is nice, like he just obeys, like whatever I says, you told him to do, he would just do it. And then I remembered when the parents gathered together and the teacher talked to the parents about the grades and stuff for that meeting. The when I was just trying to set up for that meeting, his mom comes to me and says, you should stop pinching my son. And she is really serious. And then I think I probably stopped. Yeah, I probably stopped, but still that boy is really sweet. And there's another thing that we do in class is that we pick students to write on the board. Like we don't have no PowerPoint, like no computers back then, and everything should be written on the blackboard. And there are a few people who have good handwriting and will be chosen to write on the board. Like whenever we have a problem set to do, and the teacher would just pick up one person, and then he will start to write the copy all the questions on the board, and then after one board, then he erases it, and then you write another board. And yeah, and we're kind of short, so we have to put a chair just in front of the blackboard to write on the board. And I remember that I was so happy that I finally get picked to write on the board, which means I don't need to do the problem sets, and I got to write on the board. It's a privilege, you know? And yeah, so um and I remember for the elementary school, I think we would bring lunch to school, or what? I can't remember really clearly. And those are those like metal lunch boxes that they steam, like every day you take the lunchbox to school, and everyone, like they're in in those boxes, and they will steam with a like a really big steamer, I guess, and then they would just hand them out to every classroom around lunchtime. And and yeah, and when I was in elementary school, after, like I said, we only have class in the morning, and in the afternoon we just hang out in the, like, in the after class, and we would just play like really silly games, like, um of course we do the, like, the jump the 跳皮筋儿. You know what I'm talking about if you're Chinese. And um so the girls would jump the, like, the string thing. Like, two people will stand on either side, and then they would hold a string kind of thing. It is kind of stretchy, so you wouldn't get hurt. And then it's stretchy, they will just stretch it, and then you will start from the foot that everybody needs to jump across, or above, jump across the rope. And then it will start to race, and then it gets to the ankle, and then gets to the shin, and gets to the knee, and then thighs, and then the waist, and then here. And, like, when you get it here, if you want to get cross this rope, you can't just jump across it. You have to, like, use your hand and do a flip to get over it. And sometimes we set different rules, like you have to not touch the rope when you're jumping towards it. So when you're jumping across it, and so you have to run a few like steps, and then you have the motion to get over it. And yeah, I was kind of good at that. Who's that? Okay, I thought it's my boyfriend. And so we had a lot of fun doing that. um like, that is one kind of game, and another kind is that, like, that rope is like, it's a closed circle, so that you can have two or three people standing in a triangle, and then a rectangle, and then people can just do, like, steps on these things, and you couldn't step on the rope. You have to do specific steps, or you just get eliminated. And then after one team played it, the other team plays. I think, yeah, these are awesome. And I remember I was pretty good at it. Like, sometimes you get here, and then you get here, and then you even get to, like, the highest one will be this one. When they hold it that high, I can still get past it by doing a handstand, and then, like, just go over it. And yeah, so think of that. That's pretty good exercise. And so we were just really having fun. And I just remembered, like, one of our friend in the class, he got bone cancer, which is like, really rare. And he died pretty quickly. And then I remember we just made donations to him. Yeah, the whole school made donations to him, but it didn't really help. So he died. And um so then I realized it's not that uncommon, because my grandpa also died of bone cancer, and I don't have really much memory of that. But yeah, it's pretty sad that he is also a really sweet and kind guy too. And he just passed away. And yeah, so um and then I also remembered, there is a really cute guy just sitting in front of me, like, in front of me. And he is very handsome, and his handwriting is really good too. And yeah, I guess I can say that I have a crush on him. And then another girl, who is the girl that we assigned to be the girl to have the blue hair in Sailor Moon. She is, she's cute. Everyone loves him. My brother also loves him and likes him. Her and she is just so cute. And I think the like sometimes the boy that I was talking about, he would like ask her for the homework and then take a pic at it and see like whether he can like copy anything from it. And then I would get really jealous, and I was thinking, why don't you ask me mine for it? And then sometimes he would ask mine, and then like in my mind I was thinking, which one do you prefer, like her or me? Like it's really funny. And then later when we have like the reunion thing, I realized that I don't know exactly what he is doing now, but okay. Call. 喂，我给你做西兰花，大汤面，晚上好贵啊！不过你要是执意要去的话，我也可以去。那好吧，就这样吧，拜拜。All right. What I was talking about. Yeah, so when I told my friend in college that I had a crush on my on another classmate when I was in elementary school, and she was saying that, wow, you developed so early. And I guess so. um yeah, when at the reunion thing, I don't know exactly what he is doing now, but it looks like he's in a like a gang or something, like gangster, you know, like he's not like, I don't know, like I don't know, but yeah, I didn't really talk to him at the reunion. Yeah. And so I remember I was really like happy and carefree, and I like to like I guess when people are like when children they are young, they just have that nature of just getting new friends, that whenever they just meet someone, they just ask someone to join their game. And I was really good at like organizing things, like in fact I remember there is like when my parents they go to like the like parties, and then all the kids are left there in the room, and I would just be the one who like, let's play a game, and then I would just think of something to play. And I don't even remember, but they must be like some silly things, but I'm that person who like says let's play. Yeah. And um yeah, so the elementary school are kind of cute. And then I remembered the thing that I like to that we really like to eat is the like, I don't know how to say it, 棒冰. It's, oh, you also have these things in America, and it's like really colorful, and then it's in like a sausage shape, and then it's just like slushy, and it's frozen, and we really love that. And every day we just eat that, and I don't know, we really love it. Like, now imagine what is there to eat in there. It's just ice, sweet ice, and then we eat it every day. And so I remembered like one of the classmates, she would like she buys it and then she would give me half of it, or I just really have that, I just have the like the I don't know how you call it, but I just ask her every day that, can you buy me one, can you buy me one, and he would buy me, she would buy me every day, every day. I think that is huge when I think about it. That's really huge. That's like so many days and so many slushies and so much happiness, I know. And I don't remember I have too much like allowance when I was in elementary school, and I guess many of my classmates they do, and they just buy it. They just buy it, and then yeah, I was when I think about that, I ask someone else to buy me things to eat every day. I can't believe it, and I was so grateful. Like anyone would do that for me, you know. And Yeah, so in the elementary school, you know, the kids love to like buy things where they can find out where they win like got the jackpot or win the lottery or something or not. And then we are so bad that we would just we already know how that works, and then we just look through the light, and so that we can see what is what, and then we just got the one that has the thing in it. And yeah, we're just really badass. Oh, and another thing. So in elementary school, one thing we do every time there's an exam is cheat. And I can't even, I don't even know why we do that. Like like all the girls in our group, in the Sailor Moon group, we would sit in a row when we have the exam. And it's uh, so every time we manage to cheat. Like we have a small piece of paper with the answers written on it, and then just pass it throughout from the first student to the last student in the row, and nobody ever finds out. I'm just, I don't even know. So first, I don't know why we're doing it, and then because I think the exams are pretty easy, and we don't need to copy from anyone else, but it's just like a tradition, like you do it every time. It's funny, and you just do it, and yeah, we were just cheating and cheating and cheating. And I remembered, and also remembered when we learned unit conversion, like you need to convert tons to kilograms, like these things. I don't know nothing about that, and everything I do is cheating, is copy from my deskmate every time. Yeah, I don't even know, like, why would I do that? I didn't learn, and I know I don't know it, and every time I just depend on my deskmate for it. And yeah, so I guess it's already 20 minutes. I guess I should probably stop here. And I actually wanted to talk about starting from elementary school to now, where I'm in grad school, and that's so the hot, like middle school. Yeah, I was like, I guess it couldn't be called bully, because I know that the boys that pick on me, they just like me, and that's why they pick on me. And that's, I always know. So I didn't think that would be called bully. I was feeling like welcomed and liked and popular, I guess. And then high school, I remember, yeah, crying a lot, and then yeah, and then university. I think I also have stuff to talk about, but it's not going to be 1 hour of video, so I'll probably just stop here. And um, I really want to thank everyone that has subscribed to my channel and left comments, and many of them are so sweet. Like I think I heard people, like when I was in middle school, no, high school, like one of my classmates, she's a girl, she really likes me, and she says, you're so cute, and all the time. And then I don't get it. I don't think I'm cute, because I'm not. I don't think I'm cute. I didn't think I'm cute from the inside, and then why would you think I'm cute? And but she just still thinks I'm cute, and then just wants to play with me. And yeah, she's still so precious. And some of you guys says I'm cute, and then I just feel very cute after you say that. And um I think, yeah, that's about it. That's it for today. Oh, and another thing is that I realized that for me, I have to have a workout routine. starting from this year, as I said, I wasn't running like regularly, because before, when I was running, I have like schedules, like however much you need to run today, and however much many miles that you need to cover this week. But I wasn't doing that this year. Like before, I have like a calendar on the wall that every time I did any exercise, I would just put that down. Like every day, what I did, like abs, you did abs in the morning, and then how many miles, and then how much did you swim? Like everything, I put it down. And then starting from this year, I was thinking like I didn't really feel that I have to exercise, or I just have other priorities. And um and then I think I get kind of depressed last this this past week, and I was, yeah, pretty frustrated, um thinking, oh, you didn't really run, and what did you do to exercise? And I think that means I need to have a routine, like whatever. Yeah, just find, like, I need to have a routine to work for me. Whether how much I work, that doesn't really matter, but I have to like move a little bit every day to keep me in a high mood, if, yeah, when I if I yeah, it's not good. So yeah, so I hope everyone is having a great weekend, and I am having a great weekend till now. And I guess I'll see you when I see you next time. And I really, yeah, thank you for all the subscribers and whoever left a comment. And I really encourage you guys to leave any like record um like if there is anything that you want me to make, like a recipe, or want me to eat, of course, vegan, you can name it, and I can probably veganize it. And you should leave it in the comment, and comments just means love, and I really love you guys, and you should leave the comments, and also subscribe, and also share. And I think that I should stop here, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.